Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a new video. I was quickly cleaning out my desk here and I wanted to show you a funny little picture that I found. My mom was a seamstress when I was growing up, like right after I was born. She started like this course and she became a seamstress. And when I was like 3 or 4, there was this fashion show that her school held and I was one of the models. So like all the seamstresses, like kids or nieces or nephews, were basically involved in this little fashion show. So they made these clothes for us and we had to like do a little fashion show, and my mom put this little afro wig on me and these giant clip-on earrings, and oh, it's terrible, but it's the cutest thing. That is little old me. Look at those earrings. How insane. And the white stockings, are you kidding me? And that is also my sister Ayo. She was also involved, but it was such a cute little fashion show. And I remember there was even like a cassette video of it that we used to watch when I was growing up, and I have no idea what happened to that tape, but I'm so glad I still have this picture. But if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Andy. I am a flight attendant. I live in Johannesburg with my fiance Keegan and our 5-year-old terrier mix Benji, and I make lifestyle vlogs about my life as a flight attendant and just everything in between. But as you can see, I've definitely been a secret fashionista since 1997. Anyway, today is the 7th of March and I'm going on a 2-day trip. I haven't had one of these in my roster at all, ever. This is the first time I've had this on my roster, this pairing. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me because I haven't really flown since the 2nd of March. Like, yeah, 5 days ago. I had my 2 days off. I've been on home reserve and I wasn't called out. I thought I would bring you guys along with this trip. Today we're gonna fly from Joburg to Mozambique, and then Mozambique to Cape Town and spend the night there. And we're flying on the CRJ 900 aircraft, which is a 90-seater, and it needs 2 cabin crew and obviously our first officer and our captain. I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't even interested in that extra information. I just think it's interesting in case it's something that does actually interest you, and if you want to know like what it means when I talk about the type of aircraft we're on. And then I'll obviously try to show you the aircraft when I'm on board. Packing took all of 5 minutes because we're only there for one night, and we get in pretty late and then we leave pretty early tomorrow morning, so there's no need for like an extra outfit or anything. Like, I was listening to an audiobook and I made a cup of coffee and I want to quickly just go through my manual a little bit. And I do think it's very, very important. Most of my career I have flown by myself, so it's always been like up to me to not get nonchalant about my job and the information that I know and knowing my equipment and all these things, because I'll catch myself sometimes. I'll be like, oh wait, how long does the oxygen on this aircraft last again? You know, stuff like that. So I think it's important because of our job and what we do, and having to be so safety conscious to make sure that everyone in the crew actually does know their work and how to do their job. And like, especially when it comes to safety stuff, like I could care less about the service stuff, but the safety stuff is the most important for sure. So what I try to do, at least with my briefings, which I don't fly a lot with other cabin crew, but when I do, because it's only 2 of us, I need to know that I can trust that person 100% to be able to, you know, do their job, and vice versa. Sign-on is only 2:15, so ngizosuka 1:15, which should be good. And it's almost 11 now, so I have about an hour to still hang out a little bit. And I wanna look for music for my vlogs. I haven't done that since like last year maybe. I use Epidemic Sound, and you do pay for it every month, but it does have really good music, and I just haven't updated my music library that I have, and I feel like I've been using a lot of like old music from last year and stuff, and I'm sure they've got new material now. So tonight is going to be interesting at all. I don't think I'll be able to do anything interesting at all, because I'm pretty sure that, hold on, let me confirm my suspicions. Yeah, we get to the hotel at like 9 p.m. and then tomorrow our pickup is at like 5:30 in the morning. So I don't think that there'll be time to like explore or do anything exciting at all. I really think I'm just gonna get there, have a shower and jump into bed, and then wake up in the morning and get ready for tomorrow. It is such a bummer, but I will say one thing. In South Africa, our airlines, they don't care about giving the crew like leisure time in a layover, like a few hours so that they can go and explore this and that, because at the end of the day we are going for work, and so long as we get enough time legally to rest, they've done their job. Like, they've covered their base. But it does kind of suck. Like, I do kind of wish that maybe this flight was earlier so that I had the afternoon to just hang around Cape Town for a little bit. Like, even if I just got a chance to go and have dinner at a nice restaurant or something while I'm there, because one of my friends, Trisha, lives there, so it would have been nice to like meet up with her and grab dinner or grab breakfast in the morning or something, you know. But it is a weekday, so this is just one of the things that sucks about being a flight attendant, is that let's say I did have a few hours tomorrow morning to do something fun in this other city that I'm laying over in, still means that I would have to do everything by myself. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be able to meet up with anyone, because a lot of the times it is in the middle of the week or something where like you can't just ask your friends that work a normal 9 to 5 like, hey, let's quickly meet up. Or even like here at home, usually my days off, like this week my days off were on Monday and Tuesday. I can't meet up with anyone in that time because everyone else is working, and my flight attendant friends are probably also working because our schedules are so all over the place. So you have to like really plan ahead, or you have to just be happy to be spontaneous if you want to actually see your friends and hang out with people you love. Everyone must just ignore me while I film, but we made it to Moz. It is 4:45 and we've landed. The cleaners are currently on. We're waiting for catering. My friend Natasha and a couple of other crew members were deadheading on this flight because they were going to be here for the following week, which is cool. But I'm so glad I got to chat to them. We only had 40 passengers and our flight time was about 40 minutes as well. There we go, in Moz. It's very humid, gross weather, and we're expecting to take off at 5:55. So we still have just over an hour before we need to go. Alright, I just got to my room, and look at this bathroom. We've got a giant shower in here. Sink, hello, and I guess the loo is in there. I can't wait to take a shower and then jump in bed. And then this is my room. I've actually been to this hotel before years ago when I was flying for Mango. I had a weekend layover in Cape Town. There's a little coffee station with shortbread. It's 9:30 and I think that's the airport right there, so not an amazing view, but still a very nice room, hey? Okay, look at the seat. Isn't that so fun? I need to have a shower. I desperately need to have a shower because I feel gross and sweaty, and then I'm gonna jump in bed because I need to be downstairs at 5:20 tomorrow. The shuttle leaves every 30 minutes and our sign-on is at 6 a.m. So we're gonna take the 5:30 a.m. shuttle. It's just the first officer and I here. Everyone else was Cape Town based, so they literally just jumped in their own cars and went home. And then in the morning we're also flying together back to Moz or Joburg. I actually have no idea. I am struggling because I did not get a long time to sleep. It just took a while for our check-in downstairs. But today I'm actually doing a 4-leg. The first flight will be the longest, so that's going to be the one I struggle on the most, but the rest of them are fairly manageable. We're going from Cape Town to Maputo, and that's about a 2.5 hour flight, and then from Maputo to Joburg, which is like 45 minutes, and then from Joburg we're doing a Beira turn, which is about an hour 20, an hour 30 each. But I think I touched on this earlier that like in South Africa they don't really give us like leisure time at a layover. It's more kind of just like, okay, as if you were home, how many hours legally do we need to give you off duty, and let's maybe add an hour to transfer you to and from the hotel, and Bob's your uncle, you know, like as long as that's done, their job is done. And at the end of the day, it's about the operation and cost saving, so it's understandable. But yeah, this hotel luckily has breakfast from like 4 a.m. I think. I thought it was 6 a.m. but it's from 4 a.m. So I'm gonna go down a couple minutes early now so that I can grab a cup of coffee, like a proper cup of coffee, because I need one. Okay. Here we go. We're on the 900. I forgot to show you guys the aircraft yesterday, but we're on the exact same aircraft this morning. It's got nice double exits. The legroom is insane. And on this one, the toilet is right in the middle at the back. It's like that. The junior cabin cruise jump seat is this one. It just slides out, and mine is over there in the front. I'm feeling much better and much more awake, thank you to the very strong coffee that I had at the hotel this morning. I think we're supposed to take 33 passengers to Maputo. It's so close! It's so close! I could touch it! I could touch him! Ooh. Anyway, we've landed in Maputo. The flight was good. We ended up being early. It is 9:35 and our takeoff time is only in about an hour, and I think they're only going to close check-in at 10. So we've still got a little bit of waiting to do, but if we can get out of here earlier, all of us are very keen. The cleaners have come on, the caterers have come on, so we're ready to go. We're just waiting for our passengers, and we're only expecting 27 people going back to Alright, we are in Joburg. It is boiling. It's boiling hot in Joburg for some reason. We done. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. It's about 30 minutes until we need to be out of here. We've been here for about 30 minutes already. My captain, FO, and junior cabin crew got off and went home. The new FO and the new cabin crew are here, but the captain is running late. So we're just waiting for him, and then we'll board, and then we're going to do a Beira turn. So coming in from Maputo was about 45 minutes flight. We had 23 passengers and 1 deadheading cabin crew, and then I think we're expecting 34 passengers going to Beira now. I'm not too sure, we'll see. But that flight is supposed to be about an hour 15 or so. Nothing interesting happened. Everybody has actually just been like so chill and fine and mostly sleepy because it's been morning flights. But it is so humid in Moz. It's just icky weather, like super icky weather. Yeah, just one more turn and we're done. A random grasshopper outside the flight deck. Gosh. Alright, we are now in Beira, refueling, and we're supposed to take off in 40 minutes time. So we'll call for boarding soon, and hopefully we get to leave early again, because we've been pretty early and on time. To activate the flow of oxygen, pull down on the mask, place it over your nose and mouth, secure it with the elastic strap over your head, and breathe normally. Good morning, you guys. It's 9:30 now, the next morning. Yesterday we ended up landing like 20 minutes early at the end of the day, which was really nice. We had, I think, 26 passengers coming back from Beira. One of them was the cutest 9-month-old baby. She was so cute. She was just smiley. She didn't even whine, not even once. So good. Her parents were so happy. My crew were great though. I think they had done a Cape Town and back in the morning, and then they joined me for the Beira and back. But yeah, overall it was a good day. We got back to the office around 5 o'clock, and I decided to just hang out there for an hour while I waited for the traffic to die down. We were like driving in to the office, and we see all these like luxury cars parked outside, and we were like, what on earth is going on? There was like a G-Wagon, an X5, like really nice cars. We realized that our airline was having this celebration dinner party thing with this car rental company that we have just signed an agreement with, so they were just having kind of like the launch party of that, which was fun to see everyone so dressed up and everything like that. I signed off and I hung out a little bit with the guys from rostering, because there was two of my favorite people from rostering were there, which I know it's so random to say that you like people from crew scheduling, but I genuinely like these two people that were there. One of them used to be one of our crew schedulers from back at Mango, and she is just the sweetest thing. But anyway, yeah, I got home and I think I passed out on the couch like 20 minutes after having supper. It was crazy how tired I was yesterday. But I got to sleep in this morning. Keegan has gone to the men's conference at church, and I'm gonna have the first chunk of the day to myself. The two modules I'm doing for the semester have prescribed books, so those finally arrived yesterday, so I'm gonna try to get a head start on my studies so that I can get into my assignments. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this quick trip. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you choose to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. Please continue spreading good vibes and being kind, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.
You give me a sign, give me a sign, oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.